guys, and welcome back. Today we're playing a new game. Well, a new game for this channel, not essentially a new game that's been released, but saying that, the developers of Frostpunk have just announced a brand new DLC coming in January for Frostpunk. Oh, it looks amazing. It's going to be the biggest expansion to Frostpunk that they've ever created. Got announced on December the 13th. I am looking forward to it. It is a prequel to Frostpunk main game, so the main story where everything's frozen, everything's cold, everything's miserable, and you end up killing everyone. If you're Sky Storm, then you end up killing the kids or just leaving them there. But this one, it is going to be a prequel, so before the storm, before the cold, and it will be set as the last wave before the winter comes in, and how it happened and how it got in there, and what led up to the events of what happens in New London, in Winterhome, and all of that. Really, I'm really excited about it. I can't wait for January now. I was excited about Transport Fever 2. Now I'm excited about The Last Autumn. So, without further ado, let's get into the game. So, A New Home. Let's get cracking. Oh, look at that. The last city. It's cold. It's snowing. It's miserable. It's like England. Minus the snow. For now. That is. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. That is exactly what we shall do. So, first of all, let's get some workers on a bit of coal. Let's get the workers on these here. And let's get them there. Let's get some research as well, because research is vitally important. But first of all, before we start doing tech and all of that, because that takes a lot of wood and quite a bit of steel. So first of all, we want to start getting this hope up, discontent down. Even though it's quite low at the moment, it will rise out of hand pretty quick. So what I like to do is only ask, is only do stuff when people ask you even. So if they want a tent, they'll ask for it. Therefore, when we've completed it, we will get hope back for that, of something we were going to do in the first place. That's kind of like a cheeky way of doing it. And yeah, let's crack on. Open the book of laws. I want to create shelters for the kids, because that means we can have well, we can have assistance, we can have what is it? Let's have a look. So if we go to adaptation, apprentices, so we can have engineer apprentices, which will really boost the research speed as well. And what we want is two research towers connected, and that means we can really speed through the whole thing, really. All of the research, everything's sorted. So if we have a look, so that is base level 2, so this can go on the second outer ring up here. Everything that's base level 1, we want it as close as we can to the actual heater, to the boiler. So we'll whack that in there, nice and easy. There. How many people? We've got no one free at the moment, but once we get the gathering hut sorted, then we will have a lot of people free. So we want to try and get wood up to 80. Once we've done that, then we can build all of the houses, and they will ask for it before the first night is out, so we have to prepare for that. So we can either go one or two ways. When they ask for it, we can promise to deliver all houses to all people, or we can only promise to deliver half the houses to half the people. Depending on where we are, we're halfway there already, is how it will go, really, to be fair. And let's just speed this along a little bit. Let's get cracking. Here we go, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, there we go. You see, we've got it. Absolutely smashed it. What are they asking for? Let's provide shelters for everyone. There we go. So they've just asked for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. There we go. So that needs 25 wood. Now that they're finished, let's speed this up. There we go. Wisdom of the crowd there. If you've played this game or you watched other YouTubers play it, then you'll know what the messages say. So what I'll do is I'll speed through them. If you want to know, leave a comment, leave a like. I can play through it again with the messages and talk them through with you and everything like that. If you wanted a deeper dive into things, do let me know. More than happy to do that. I do love this game, so I'd love to just keep replaying it. So we've got Hope Rises. That's brilliant for that. That's for the children's shelter, the kids shelter. So now they are awesome. So the heating is off. That is correct. Let's turn this up a little bit. Let's keep people warm when they're in their houses. That's what they want. That's what they get. So food will be our next priority. We need to get some food there as well. So we've fulfilled a promise. The main objective is fulfilled. We're gonna then provide the houses. So let's speed this up a little bit more. Here we go. There we go. So for doing something we would have done anyway, we've just got extra hope for doing it. So that's a good little tip, to keep hope high. And that's quite big as well. That's a big chunk of hope. To be honest, when the Londoners come through, the hope is going to go down. I think 80% it goes down by. So let's create engineers. There we go. Lovely stuff. There's a new law there. So we need a good 40 wood to get the hunters and the food up and running. We've also got 4 people that are sick, none that are gravely though, so nothing to really worry about just yet. But it is worth keeping an eye on that, because as soon as it goes over 5, then you need another 10 and it will just be a nightmare. Here we go, so they're starting work again. There we go, so we need about 40 wood to get food online. Then we need a 25 to get the medical hut, so 40. So we need about 60 odd there. It was the right thing to do. It was just the right thing to do. So let's get the cookhouse. Let's have a look at the base. Cookhouse is level 1, so that needs to be at the front there. The annoying thing is we'll have to move that over, but I think I need the medical tent there first. So what we'll do is we'll do that, then we will create the hunters huts over there, then we will create, so we need another 25 wood. Let's create some streets there. There we go. That's annoying, that why? To be honest, you can just demolish and move them around. That's not the biggest problem. You get the resource back anyway, so that's all good. Let's speed this up. Let's get some of this there. Then we can put an engineer in there. Life becomes happy. Everyone's happy. Right, let's slow this down. Whoa! There we go. So we need 5 engineers in there. We need gathering huts actually, so then we can get some people back. 13. We need 15 wood, 5 steel. That's fine for now. So we can put 15 in there. We can then put, to be honest, we only need 2 in there for now to cook some food. Let's speed this up. So they're off. There they are, hunting. Bye-bye. Bye-bye on the hunt. There we go. Have we got food? We haven't got any food rations at the moment, but we will do very soon. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can have, because we've got 100 raw food. If we have the soup law come in, then we can have 200 rations. An early game, that'll probably be key. But as you can see, they've already started lumping through the food. It's not really a big thing. Once we get the flying hunters, then we'll have loads of food coming in. That wouldn't be a problem. Not a problem. Right, so let's get some research on the go, shall we? Yes, we shall. Thank you very much. There we go, so we've got that. Let's get a bit more wood. 13, 14, 15. There we go. Let's slow this down. Go here. Let's get some heaters on the go. Oh, silly. There we go. So now we can add research. And what do we want? We want faster gathering. That's the first thing we need. That is the first thing we need. Book of laws. What have we got? We've got the engineers. Let's get the soup on the go. That will keep our food running quite nicely. And to be honest, the hope loss here and the discontent rise isn't an issue, because we already gained extra hope that we wouldn't have originally got from being able to do the tent promise or the housing promise there. So again, we've just negated that negative effect right there, which is really good. So we want a, well, we can't get it yet. 15 wood. Ah well. Right, let's speed it along then. As you can see, all of our sick are being treated. Once they're treated, we can move them out. There we go. So we don't need 5 engineers in there. 1, 2, 3. 3 will do. They'll just keep it everything together. Actually, just 2 will do the job in there. So they now give us extra resource there. So we've got 6 engineers there. So we are going to get another research facility up and running. So then we can really crank through. Discontent's gone now. People are content. Hope is up. Lost a little bit due to the soup thing that happened, but that's all good. That is all good. So here we go. We're about to hit the level 2 down, so we need to make sure that no one is going out to work on their legs. To be honest, they don't want to go straight out into the snow, because they will freeze and they will end up dying. So we don't want to do that. The hunters, they're fine. For some reason, they're immune to it all. But the people in your village, if they go out, start collecting crates by hand, then they will die. They literally will die. That is the biggest thing that will kill them. So you don't want to do that. As soon as the temperature goes down to, just literally start needed to create huts, to be fair. This is going to be a nightmare. I think we're going to have to sacrifice some illness. Let's do this. Let's all we need is a few. So what have we got there? Let's pause it. So we've got a gathering post there, so let's put that there, shall we? And then we can pull. No, I need 8 wood, so they need to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause it. Let's create this. Let's pull these lot back just before anyone gets ill. We'll do what we can. We always do. So then they'll come back. Hopefully we won't have any illness. We can whack the heater on in there. Then we can still progress getting some of that. We've got enough coal for 3 days, so we don't need to worry about that for now. We just really need the wood, to be honest. What shall we do? So what does that do? Radical treatment. We'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputations. 30% of the gravely ill will become amputees. Sustain live. Let's go radical treatment. And hope rise. So that's what they wanted. They want one-armed, one-legged people trying to pick up crates and things like that, rather than looking after them. These are sick people. But to be honest though, with that in place, we can do prosthetics. We can research that later on. Then they should get back to working again. Because 30% of the gravely ill will not be able to work, and we will constantly be looking after them until prosthetics comes into play. Then we can fit them up with some prosthetics and out to work they go. Here we go. So we've got faster gathering research. Let's get the workers out of that one. Then they can start gathering some more wood, more steel. Then we can start putting ones up there. How much is left? It's 144. It's 500, 1,000 in there. So we'll just put one up there. That will get us 1,000 coal, and we can start cracking on. So these lot. That's there. That's there. That is there. Let's get heaters. Need 10 wood for that. 8, 10, there we go. So we can now research heaters, start that, close that. There we go. So we've still got no one ill, but we are kind of pushing it a little bit, to be honest. Hunters are going out to hunt some food. We'll see how well we're getting on there then. So let's crack on. Food is good. We've got 15 food rations. We've got 48 raw food. We've got, yeah, so the sick are now being treated. That's because of this there, because the cookhouse is cold. Should have just slotted that into there. But it's fine. Fine. Once we get the heaters online, everything will be good. Alright, let's introduce a new law. Overcrowding. Let's do that for now. So discontent's gone up. People are cold in their homes. They're chilly. It's just chilly. Temperature will go up in a minute. Everyone will be comfortable and livable again. Alright, let's speed this up. Hopefully we can start getting an extra research building. There we go. Let's get that into place. There we go. Heaters are on. Let's turn the heater on there. That becomes lovely. Let's do a bit more research. What do we need? Well, we definitely need the beacon. Definitely need a sawmill, because wood is our biggest thing at the moment. So we need a sawmill. To be honest, the beacon can hold off for a little while, and then we can start rescuing more people. At the moment, we've got enough people to crack on with. They're going along quite nicely. Let's put a heater on in there. That becomes chilly. And then we can turn that off. There. People will go get food. How much? We've got 2 days left of coal, so we need to build another gathering hut out there, which we can do now. Put that there. Like that. Let's build Yeah, let's build that. That goes there. So they're just going to go build that quickly. Then everyone's going to be happy. Got 98, 82 and 33 steel. Then we can move it over here, which will get steel and coal. Then we need to finish off getting those wood crates. I wonder if I can position it enough to be able to hit both that coal pile and that crate. Don't think it's that big. Might be. We'll find out. So we've got one engineer left. Let's whack that in there for now. Actually, we need none. Let's put them into there. We need another hunter's hut. To be honest, right? Let's speed this up a little bit, and it's got warmer. So now we can turn the heaters off. Let's save some. Everything's become livable. Let's turn this off. Shut that down. Let's put 10 people in there. Sawmill, beautiful. Right, that'll be wicked. Let's get that sawmill online, shall we? So there's a nice chunk of stuff there. So let's get the sawmill before anything else. So we want that here. That'll get a good amount of saw. There we go, let's build that. That goes up to there. Booker, steelworks. Can't do anything till we get more stuff. So let's shut these down for now. Right, so they're switched off. Right, let's kick these back into action. Let's add to the research we need. So we've got steel. Definitely will start needing coal soon, so we'll do that. Need more food. So we need another hunter's hut, which is 20 wood. Let's get people working in there. Let's get that working. No, is that just chili? That's just chili. There we go. Oh, still haven't got the path sorted out there. What happened there then? We need to go right across. Alright, let's introduce a new law. Emergency shift, sign it. Nothing yet. Got a little bit of discontent, but that's fine. That is all good. Right, someone's asking questions. The heating is off. Let's turn that back on. There we go. Heat all homes. Got 3 days of coal left. The hunters are off. And discontent's lowered. So the discontent we had for what we did earlier with the Book of Law, we've just negated by doing the same thing we do. It's just little tricks like that will really keep you in the game, to be honest. There, so we're low on food. So that's why we need another hunter's hut, which we shall get shortly. Here we go. So they're going to crack out. We're going to get extra wood now. So therefore we can build another hunter's hut, which we shall do now. Coal thumpers are researched. Alright, let's get that. Let's get the food hunter's gear. Start that one. Alright, let's Introduce new law. Let's do a triage. There we go. So we've lost a bit of hope there. Discontent's risen, but we can crack on. See how quick we're just getting through this. We can upgrade to the next drawing board. I'll open up a new medical tent. Health, medical post. Let's write that in there. There we go. Beautiful. So we need a few more engineers. What's that? The Hunter's Hut. Right, so this is where we really need the beacon now, to be honest, so that we can get more people in. Right, so everyone's going back to work. Everything's chilly. That's chilly. It's chilly. We can warm these outer ones up. So now we've got the next overlay, which is brilliant. So have we got enough to build the beacon? That is the thing. Or to research it. Yes. Let's do that now. So then we can start putting together a team. And then we can start cracking on. How much have we got left in there? 108 in there. 124 in there. There we go. So now we've got hope rising because we're heating homes, saving lives, but people are going hungry. So that could be an issue for the future. Temperature's about to lower again, then it will rise again. Oh, nightmare. Let's turn these off. People aren't in them for now. Right. I think this is a good stable, you know, run through for the first time, and if we continue like this, we'll get the beacon in place, we'll start doing that stuff. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully we'll get some people now. We'll heal these sick. How many are gravely? 0 gravely, so we've still just got really cold people. They're like, oh my god, I'm so cold, please help me, my feet are falling off, literally, and stuff like that, really. I got a sniffly nose. Beautiful. Right, let's speed this up. Let's get over this. Get back to work, you slackers. Here we go. And let's build the beacon. Tech. Le beacon. Voulez-vous le beacon, s'il vous plaît? Here we go. And where shall we put it? Should we put it there? Sift a road up there. We shifty a road? Yes, we can. So then they'll build that. There we go. Look at that road. It's being built. They've built the road. They'll build this bit. Right, let's get some research cracking on. More scouts. No. Research. Resource depot upgrade. Nah, don't really warrant that. Allows us to introduce workplace improvements that will raise the efficiency of sawmills. That does sound like something we would need. Start that. Ah, so they've run out of resource now, which is perfect because now we can introduce resources, the coal thumper. So now if we put a coal thumper there, then the resource hut can gather it. So let's put it there. And the beacon is built. And there we go. We have the beacon online. We need to create a crew, an expedition team to go out. We're a bit low on food, but we've got lots of wood, we've got lots of coal, enough for 3 days. To be honest, we can scavenge most people to get this expedition team up together. But to be honest, I think that's it for this episode. So catch us next week where we will be playing the second bit of Frostpunk, and we shall be getting the expedition up and running and getting food back on track. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this, please do give me a thumbs up, a like. Please do subscribe so you never miss an episode, and also give us some comments. What could I have done better? What would you have done differently? And do you think this is the best start you could have in Frostpunk? Let me know what you think. Thank you very much. See you next week. Have a great day, guys, and